dating for me, like I said, is like always been extremely intentional, and when I'm in it, I'm so in it. And when things start to unravel, it's like very difficult for me to navigate because I'm big on like introspection and like self-reflection, and I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Like, how can I fix this?
You did call him a pussy because he wouldn't drink today. Right?
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Welcome to Table.
Welcome to Table for One podcast. Shmee, we got Shmee here.
Hi.
Kelsey Amy is her name. Anyway, how many beers have you had today?
Not enough for this.
Damn, she got me drinking on a Sunday.
That's what Jesus said.
Jesus was drinking on a Sunday.
Yeah, duh. One of the bigger drinkers, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wine might have been nice. I do want to get into the story. Can we get in the story?
Your
myself. Background, yeah, because you have a very
this is about me.
Yeah, this is about you. This is your.
I love this.
This is your interview.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Nike. Let's start there.
I used to paint shoes in college by hand, and decided I was like, I want to move back to Portland, try to get a job at Nike, and so I just like started painting shoes. This was back when Instagram was like super pure, where you like post something and people are like, "Wow, I see my friend." Not an Instagram ad for like milk or whatever. So had a couple like pairs just like take off, and then made enough money to move out there. Just kind of like hustled my way through. Lived on an air mattress, ate a lot of Uncrustables.
Yeah.
You know, grinded it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually ended up with a job out there and just kind of like worked my way through. Was out there for 10 years. I've had like a million jobs, but specifically I worked in Jordan Brand for those 10 years, and I just worked in like different categories. So I kind of like bounced around a little bit.
Okay. So. Who did you like working with the most?
Myself, number one. No. So backstory, I worked with a ton of athletes that work or that play in the NBA. So my job specifically was working with athletes, you know, that are signed to Jordan Brand. So I created the footwear that they would wear. It's so niche that they would specifically wear like in game. So it was I kind of like created the job, which was based off of like my past experience, like painting shoes, and I like kind of turned it into like something they like gave me a salary for, which was kind of cool.
Nice. And but like you had relationships with some bigger people though too, right? During my time there. I mean, yeah, like so specifically I worked with like Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic, Zion Williamson. But yeah, I mean, working with athletes is like amazing. I like never imagined that's where my career was going to go, but yeah, it just kind of like, you know, I continued to like build my career, and then ended up like carving out this little niche need of like servicing athletes on like in like a different way than other brands were currently doing at the time. And managed to turn it into a pretty fun career. Jason Tatum is probably who I worked with the most. He's who I worked with most closely. Cuts a clip of Jason Tatum saying I'm cool.
Tell about your girl Kelsey at the Jordan Brand.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Kelsey she is the best. She is behind all my PEs, player edition shoes, all the colorways, right? You know, we talk all the time.
But yeah, I mean, he's such a down-to-earth dude. Like, he's so like collaborative, and that's also like an amazing experience where like an athlete is as invested in the end result as you are. And so that's kind of like where, you know, the symbiosis, if that's a word, kind of came to play, is like we were both kind of aligned on like the same goal of like, let's make like the dopest shit we can make. So nice. He was super chill.
Did you meet Jordan?
I did meet him.
You did?
I did. I took a shot with him one time, which was pretty cool. He probably has no idea who I am though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
He meets a lot of people, you know.
What'd you shoot?
What did I shoot? Like, what did I take a shot of?
Yeah.
Casamigos.
Okay.
Yeah, it was what they had at the time.
Nice. And that's, you know, that's perfect.
He owns his own tequila company though, so let's not.
Yeah. That's not a sponsor here. And then so, are you a guy's girl?
I think so. I personally am like I hate drama.
Okay. You don't like women?
What?
You don't like women?
First of all,
This is a safe space.
Romantically, no.
Okay,
But like,
yeah.
here's what I'll say. I enjoy anyone that I can have a good time with without like any sort of like weird agenda or jealousy or like drama. Like, I hate drama. I just want to like be myself. You be yourself.
Yeah.
Let's have a good time.
Guys
Let's
can have drama though.
Oh, they can absolutely
Yeah.
have drama, but like, I'll just kind of like, you know, hey, I got to go take this call.
Yeah.
Never see me again.
So you'd rather just, the guys are more fun.
I think it's just like, I think I can be like intimidating to.
You like to bully people.
No, I like to banter. I think sarcasm is my love language.
Okay.
So I think, no, I just think like my interests are not always this, like I said, like today, Sunday, go Birds, number one. I live and die for the Eagles. Not a lot of people are like that. Men are like that.
Yeah.
And so it's like we kind of relate on that like level playing field of just like degeneracy.
Yeah. And then you went to tattooing.
I did. So I was out here originally. I was remote with Nike. And tattooing has just always been one of those things in the back of my mind that I'm just like, oh, that would be so fun to figure out how to do. It's something I've always been interested in. I always used to watch like all the shows growing up and just like seeing things online of like tattoo artists. It was kind of like how I found my way into like customizing sneakers. It was like combining both of those worlds, which was like super fun. My degree is in drawing and painting.
Okay.
So that's what I went to school for. And when I graduated, everyone was like, you're never going to have a job in drawing and painting. And I was like, you're right. Like, what am I supposed to do with it? And so I taught myself graphic design, which is how I ended up out at Nike. And so it's crazy to like circle back to this world of like raw, like drawing, painting essentially. Because when I graduated, I was like, no, I'm not going to learn graphic design. I'm going to keep the hand doers alive. Pause. Whoa. Relax. No, but it was just like this idea of like technology is obviously progressing to a point where it's super beneficial and it's helpful, but there's like this essence at the art of all creation that is just like being able to like sketch or do something by hand that I think gets lost in today's day and age where you can just like plug something into a prompt and it'll just like create something for you.
Yeah.
And so like when I graduated, I'm just so naive and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to keep that alive. And I lasted like a week. And then I was like, you know what? Graphic design sounds cool. And so learned graphic design, got a job, blah, blah, blah. But like to circle back now into like tattooing where it's like, you're almost like coming back to the root of like what I have always been doing, always been drawing, always been painting. And so to circle back to like kind of the essence of like how I even got to this point is super cool.
And you're okay with like people knowing that you're a sinner because you have all those tattoos?
Yeah, like the least religious person.
Drinking on the Lord's Day with
On the
tattoos.
Lord's Day, no
Come on.
church
Not
for
the day
you.
of rest.
Come on.
No rest for the wicked, I think is what like Metallica said or something.
Yeah. What would you give Isaac a tattoo of because he's blank
Birth
canvas,
flowers for
Do you know
sure.
I'm also an art major? I mean,
Are you actually?
I was a double major, computer science and art. But yeah, I took a bunch of painting classes.
Yeah, it's the best. It's so
Yeah,
like
it was-
calming.
Yeah.
And I have ADHD, I think, undiagnosed, but
You got something.
jury's out. But like drawing and like art is one of those things where it's just like everything else just like disappears and doesn't matter, and you're able to just like zero in and
How do you get away from the shakes when you're
I'm not a drug addict. Joe. I just like to draw, dude. Relax.
Sorry, my bad.
I didn't say I went to school for heroin.
Well, she was shitting on us earlier. Okay?
I was
This
not.
is-
False.
she was
Wait, the
shitting on
camera's
us big
running?
ti-
Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah. Well,
She called me a
I
P
keep
word.
looking at. I don't know where I'm.
you
looking.
did call him a pussy because he wouldn't drink today. Right?
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
The Eagles play today. That's actually
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
it's
religious.
a holiday.
Even though I'm not religious, that's a.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, do you give? Is there any tattoos that you're like, I fucked that one up big time?
Yes, but it's like it's a me thing personal. Like I don't think a client would ever know.
Yeah.
It's more so like my bar that I set for myself is so
You're good
high.
at them. You're like really like going through. And how long have you been doing it?
I opened my books in April of what's this year, 2025. I opened my books last year of April. So
you've only been doing it for like what, a year and a half?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I credit a lot of it to just like growing up knowing how to draw.
Yeah.
I think that's like a common misconception with tattooing is like anyone can jump in and do it. And don't get me wrong, like anyone can. I'm a firm believer that anyone can learn any skill.
Right.
So like for me, I think it was accelerated in the fact that like I went to school for drawing and painting. Like I know the fundamentals of art and light and composition and like building a balanced like
they're done very well.
Thanks.
Yeah. Go. Are your books like packed out?
So so I have like a couple openings left in December that I think we're in like talks with people to fill, but I'm gonna end up like closing them in the next like week or so just to like.
Okay.
It kind of like blew up. I started a TikTok as the kids would want me to. I think is.
We're a bit of ticky talkers.
It's
dabble.
overwhelming. I don't know what I'm doing. I've been impersonated by like 6 accounts, and everyone's like, "Hey, I sent $500," and I was like, "That's not."
Don't do that.
Yeah, so I'm overwhelmed. I like to live in obscurity. I don't want to be famous. But yeah, I mean, it's been kind of crazy. Like I would say within the last 2 or 3 months, it just kind of like bookings have been kind of crazy, which I'm like super thankful for. But it's also like it's really overwhelming to like book your life out for like 3-4 months at a time.
Do you have time for dating?
I have time for intentional dating.
Oh.
I don't have time for like bullshit dating. I think that's where like this is like so backtrack. I also consult on top of all of this. So I consult in footwear. So that was like my life before this when it's a tattooing.
Do you have a foot fetish?
No. Oh. But have I been contacted for foot content?
Yeah.
Who's to say?
You're to say. Possibly.
I have. Why does it feel like porn? It's weird. Like, I did it one time.
Did you make some money?
I made $300.
Oh.
1 minute video.
That was it.
And my friends were involved, so they got paid. It was great.
Oh.
You know?
Spread the wealth.
A woman of the people. Yeah. You know, a rising tide takes all boats with
Isaac's
it,
on your OnlyFans.
It's
right
perfect.
Yeah,
it was actually Isaac.
That was the best $300 I ever spent.
I thought I recognized that photo in your room.
Yeah. Tissues everywhere.
Right.
So give me your experience of like dating in Denver so far.
So I would say I'm definitely doing a lot less of it currently. So I moved out here for an ex-boyfriend. That's what actually brought me to Denver, and why I was remote with Nike. That relationship did not work out. And then I was like, ooh, I'm going to be like super intentional about dating. Like I want to heal from that. And like, it was great. Like that year, super great. Like learned a lot about myself. Knew exactly like where I was trying to go within like, you know, what I want out of a partner. And then like met my most recent ex, and like we started off as friends and it was amazing. And then we kind of transitioned into dating, and it obviously didn't work out. But so for me, like where I'm at now, like both of those relationships very much like took a toll on me, just like both like mentally and physically. And so for me, knowing how much I'm currently working, I don't have a ton of free time. So like my thing is like I want to make sure that I am like very healed from both of those experiences, and that whatever I'm bringing into kind of like dating moving forward is like it's super intentional, and I'm like not here. I'm not here to fuck around. Like that's just kind of where, I mean, I'm old.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 34.
I'm 34. That's not
turning
old.
35 in November. Go
Holy
Scorpios.
shit.
Yeah, dude, I know. That's it. Write her off.
What didn't you like about your exes?
Oh my God. Why? What made you want to kill them? No, it was, I think it's just like, and this is actually what I love about dating. I think where certain people can't get to the same place is like dating is about like discovering what both of you want in a partner. And I think what's really difficult for relationships and new relationships is like it's literally two completely separate entities coming together to see if they work, right? So I think what's difficult is that sometimes one person or one side of things like views it differently than the other. And it's very difficult to recollect around the fact that like we might not view it the same.
Yeah.
And so I think where I'm going moving forward is just like emotional maturity and the ability to have like intelligent conversation about dating moving forward is very, very important to me. Like, we're two random people plopped on this earth who are going to come together and see if we work. Like, not everything is going to be perfect. 90% of it isn't going to align. It's like, how do you as two people kind of like do a little dance to figure out like, where do I give? Where do you give? Where do I take? Where do you take? And then find a way to make it work. And I think like people get hung up on, I think in today's day and age with like, dating apps and social media, it's very easy to like write someone off for like one very like minute specific thing and then like not see it through in a way of, like what is this person beyond that? And like people don't give things enough time, I think.
Right.
And I think there's a fine balance, right? Like you don't want to like put yourself at a disadvantage as well, right? Like if something's not working, and you don't want to
like as soon as the first line of struggle happens, it's like there's got to be
like I think people kind of like go off on a narrative of like this is my future and this is forever, and it's like, and I mean I think we're all guilty of it at the end of the day. Like we're all in dating. At the end of the day, you're all self-serving, not in a selfish way, but it's like we all view it as like what's going to work for me till the ends of time, right? And so I think it's really difficult to find people who are very much on that exact same playing field of like, here's what I'm willing to give, here's what you're willing to give, and like a give and take balance relationship of like, how do you make two completely random identities work together? Which I personally find exciting, but I'm also very cognizant of what does and doesn't work for me. And so therefore, like, you got to...
Why do you think it doesn't bode well for people here in Denver already?
I don't know. I don't think it's, I mean, Denver is something else, but I don't think it's just Denver specifically. I do think there's an element to social media and dating apps that I always used to make this joke back in the day where like when Instagram first started, you couldn't message Beyonce. Yeah. They like changed that moving forward. And so like, I think like social media has given people the impression that like you can get anything. You're like one click away from anything that you want, which is a good mentality to have and a bad mentality to have. Where I think it affects the way people date is that people don't necessarily date intentionally because there's always this thing in the back of their mind where it's like, if one thing is off, I have thousands of people at my disposal. Yeah. And so like I don't do the dating apps. They overwhelm me. And it's just like, they're super surface level. It's not really for me. Like I want to know, like, can we go out and like run a bit all night? Yeah. Like, let's bid it out.
What's your favorite bit?
Anything. Yeah. Honestly, British accents. Let's get it.
Do it.
But it's got to be fake. You know what I mean in it?
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk like this for the rest of the segment. And I think it would be a good bit.
Your turn.
Your turn, Isaac. You got the hair for it.
You got the hair for it.
You got the mustache for it.
I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Well, so,
I'm not even going to try.
Isaac, not my type.
No. Not a big guy. What kind of energy do you bring to the table when dating?
Massive. I think it's actually interesting because a lot of people think I'm an extrovert. I am actually an extroverted introvert. So like I am an art girly at the root of it all. And so like, again, like everything about me is like intentionality, right? Like if I'm out, like I'm out and
you go hard.
We're going to have a good time, but then I need to like recover. And I need like dating and relationships is all about like the respect of a person and like what makes them tick, right? And so again, that's where it's hard, right? Each person's, thing or what makes them who they are is so completely different. And it's like, how do you come together to be like, oh, cool, we went out, you want to chill today? Great. I'm the type of person, not me specifically, I'm saying like, or dating someone, like some people are like, I want to go out again. And like, maybe sometimes I do, maybe sometimes I don't. Like, I think it's just like, dating is about like a long track record of learning someone. And that's why like dating multiple people at once, like it doesn't do it for me because like I'm so intentional. Like if I'm giving someone my time, like I'm invested in you, I want to learn about you. I want to learn about like what makes us tick. Do we have a good time together? And so like trying to juggle like multiple facets of that is like for me personally is like really difficult. Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm not like a date multiple people at once kind of girl.
Hey,
I'm like,
what is the opposite of your type?
Boring. No. What is the opposite of my type? I don't know. This question has like changed so much for me as I've gotten older. Like, I think there's like so many elements to people that balance out like who I could be. And so it's like, for me, I don't actually have a very good answer for that because I think you can like find, I don't want to frame this incorrectly where it's like you're settling, but like, I think
you're better than everybody else.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like, I think like getting to know people on a deeper level presents things that you might not necessarily see when you first like meet them. Mm-hmm. Or like, and even in conversation with like people are like, what's your type? Like, I have a type obviously of like men that I'm attracted to, but like, I am a firm believer that like someone's mindset, their goals, their values, like makes them substantially more attractive to me. So like, someone could not be my type, but if we like get along very well and like all of our stars align, so to speak, like it's attractive to me. Like I want someone to inspire me. Like I am like a go-getter person. I work really hard. And so if I can like find that also in a partner where I'm just inspired by you to just I'm not here to be, a billionaire, but I just want to be better than I was yesterday, and finding that in a partner is like super important for me.
Great. Do you have an off button?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah, I'm constantly having to flip the breaker.
Okay,
it's off permanently.
Yeah. But you're okay. We'll get into that later. But
can I take a tinkle break?
Tinkle.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we can tinkle.
Cut.
So we're back.
Quick pee. Anyway. No, we didn't drink during that.
Why are you still single?
Oh. Why am I still single? I don't know. I think like my past relationships have like hurt me, like very like on a deep fundamental level to where it's like I have only ever been like fully in love like twice, and that's my past 2 relationships, and I like fully invested in those relationships and very much like put a lot of, I'm a pretty guarded person, I would say, until you get everyone, this is going to sound really crazy. Everyone thinks they're my friend and I'm friendly with everyone, but there's only a certain amount of people that I actually like let into my life and I like share like parts of myself with that most people don't know. And so I think that can be difficult to navigate because I know a lot of people, but not a lot of people know me.
Okay.
At a fundamental level. And so dating for me, like I said, is like always been extremely intentional. And when I'm in it, I'm so in it. And when things start to unravel, it's like very difficult for me to navigate because I'm big on like introspection and like self-reflection. And I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Like, how can I fix this? And I think where the lapse in...
So it was them.
No. I mean, this is the thing. Like, why am I single? Look how cool I am. No, for me,
you got a lot of layers. I feel like
I'm an onion, as Shrek would say. No, it's just like for me, like I think dating is a 2-way street. Now, I think certain people shoulder more than others, and that shouldering can vary, right? Like certain days, I'm more, you're more. And it's, again, everything is about balance. Everything is about like finding the piece of what works together for both of you. But like for me, I just like couldn't get there with both of those relationships to where it's like I never felt comfortable enough like bringing up things that were affecting me and feeling like we resonated on a level to where it's like we could collectively move forward and fix it. And I think that was really difficult for me because I'm such like a overthinker, but not overthinking to a detriment. It's more so like I'm a fixer. Like my goal is to like be better, like I said, be better than the person that I was yesterday. And so like when I see something going wrong, I try to like establish like what is it? Why is this happening? How can we fix it? And for me, it's about like having a conversation. I think a lot of dating and relationships in today's day and age really hit a crossroads when it comes to having like those conversations, if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you thought about this a lot too.
Yeah, it's like I only like sit in my apartment and like think about it all the time. No.
Please, somebody reach out to me, please.
Yeah, if anybody is interested, anybody knows how to talk.
Yeah. No, nobody nowadays.
No, I know it's tough, dude. Yeah. Like I'm so serious, it's tough.
What's the last thing a guy has said to you that really like turned you off when approaching you?
Oh, approaching me. Okay, sorry, I went to a different place. Turned me off. Honestly, I don't. This is a tough question as well because like when I'm out, I'm living a bit. Like life is a bit. Nothing about this is serious, and then like you'll like talk to somebody and be like, okay, you get it, and then you move on from the bit. So like nothing is really offensive to me because I also feel like I have the power to just like remove myself from any situation.
Nothing that just really hurt your ears.
Like a stranger?
Yeah,
no,
like somebody.
Like people are always just like, you dress gay. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. Like that's probably my number one vice. The way I dress. Like it's people either love it or they hate it. And they're just like, we don't get what you're doing. And I was like, I'm just, I'm in a Jennifer Lopez 1990s music video. I don't know.
No, I get that. You're always wearing that Eagles gear.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about, Isaac. So stay over there behind the computer. Okay?
Yeah, computer boy.
Yeah, sorry. This is an A and B conversation and you're
your way
F.
out. Oh, no.
No, I will say like the way I dress is in the weirdest way, a bone of contention with everyone.
Do women come up to you and like hit on you?
No, not really. But like everyone thinks I'm gay, which is like, I mean, that also, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, this is who I am. Like, if it resonates with you, great. If not, great. Like, I'm into men. Let's hard line in the sand. It's just, I mean, like, I dress the way I want to dress and like, that's just kind of is what it's such a weird thing to like have to say out loud. Like, but I will say like people talk to me about it all the time.
Not into women.
Yeah. God damn, dude.
What I mean, like in a guy, like it doesn't have to be like super deep, but like a turn off. Like it could be the way they look. Off? It could be the how they present themselves. What's something that's
I'll give like a deep and a shallow.
Okay.
Let's give a deep and a shallow. Yeah. So a shallow would be the way like you put yourself together. Yeah. Like people in Denver don't know how to like dress.
You just said you dress gay.
Yeah, but like no, hold on. Let's first of all rewind. I dress gay adjacent. No, like I think I just dress for what I think looks cool on me, and like I think I look sick as fuck sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, and like a lot of people like compliment me on the way I dress, and so it's like
only women.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just girls. No, but it's just like I don't even know what the question is.
Yeah.
What was the question? A shallow and a deep. Yeah. My shallow is just like I want to be able to like get a fit off with someone. That's shallow, right? Because like who gives a fuck? Yeah. But like I think there's like again like the way.
Oh, bless you. She was talking.
Dude, rude.
Gosh.
Feel normal again.
3 stars.
It's probably 1
But
star.
I think like, okay, it's a deeper, like, I feel like the way someone presents themselves is like important to me. Like, don't get me wrong. I will go out and dress like a bum. Like, catch me in some 3XL sweatpants and a XXL. Like, 3XL and XXL are the same thing. I recognize that. But anyway, like, I just wanted to like dance around it a little bit, make it seem cooler. But like, I think it's like, I got versatility. But no, I think like, like I want to be like attracted to the way someone presents themselves. That's a shallow. On a deeper level, the way people talk to people is a big one for me. Like how do you treat literally any human in any walk, facet, element of life? Like, whether they're a bartender or a CEO or a janitor like yourself. Like, to me, every human being is on the...
I can clean the shit out of a toilet. I'm done.
Yeah.
I can fucking
Like,
scrub
I'll be plunging. Like, to me, like, every human being is on the same level playing field. And one of the things that I used to say at Nike all the time was that a good idea can come from anywhere. The janitor can pop into a room and be like, you guys ever thought about pink? And I'd be like, you know what, Dusty? I love that. Like, I think anyone at any time can be like profound or like inspire you or anything. And so like the way a person in my life interacts and or like talks to people is like super important for me, because like I hate any of that like weird like I'm better than you. Like, no one is better than anyone. We're all on a floating fucking rock, and
Isaac
like,
thinks he's better than everybody.
I know, dude. I saw that.
Look at him.
Yeah.
That
Well,
perfect
it's only
off.
because I'm honest with myself.
Anyway, I don't want to move my mic.
I mean, like humor wise, right? They gotta have
you
humor.
gotta be funny.
Yeah.
If you're not,
you're probably funnier than most guys.
I'm funnier than everyone. I'm
Okay.
specifically funnier than everyone in this room. I think we can all agree. You specifically. Just because you have a mustache doesn't make you funnier.
Damn.
Next
She's
guest.
also honest.
Confirmed.
Next guest.
Confirmed. No, I just I love banter.
Yeah.
I am the most sarcastic human on the planet, and so like, but there's also like I can turn it on and turn it off. Like I said, life's a bit until it's serious. But yeah, like
my problem is when something bad happens. Like my
I'm the
first
worst.
thing is like
I'm
joke
the
time,
worst.
joke
Yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
it's like I can't say that.
No,
That's like
I'm the worst.
I think
because
that's a trauma response or
I
something.
heal with humor.
Yeah,
I heal with humor, and like bad shit has happened in my life, and I'll just like make a joke, and people are like, should we laugh? Like, I don't know. Are you still like traumatized? And I'm like, I made the joke.
Yeah,
Like, it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay to laugh
Yeah.
when it's bad. Hey, do you want to do a segment brought to you by our sponsor?
Who's the sponsor?
It's actually we actually have a sponsor this time, so
I
we're
love
gonna
that.
roll that
Well,
sponsor.
I think we got to roll it at the start of the video.
Oh.
I don't know. We can put it 30 minutes
Never
in.
mind, the sponsor's already been rolled. Thank you guys.
Turns out that sponsor paid 20 minutes ago, folks.
Yeah, hey,
Credit
sorry
ran
about
out.
that. So you kind of like party animal?
No.
No, I know you're not. All right, this is called Raisin Red Cups. You know, it's kind of
Kind of weird that we don't have a red cup, but
yeah,
okay.
I know it should have been.
Lean into it.
Would you rather have an actual hangover or like a love hangover?
Actual hangover, much shorter.
What's the last time you had a real bad hangover? This morning.
A month ago, for sure.
Yeah. How bad was it?
No, it was probably like, it was like a week ago.
About a week ago.
About a week ago. Bobby Shmurda knows best. Fuck what else? And then we tweak it, huh?
Somebody wife this gal up.
Culture.
Is your person closing down the bar or hiking at 7 a.m.?
Definitely not hiking at 7 a.m. I don't know. If we're closing the bar down, it's like we're doing that together, because I do love to close down the bar. I work a lot. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a spite goer outer. So because I work so much, like when I'm out, I'm out. And like I want to like live in the moment.
She dancing on the bar.
No, I inability to throw ass. Very white of me. But yeah, like I just like everything about me is like intentionality, which is like when I'm out with my friends, like I am out with you.
Yeah.
Like I am fully invested in whatever we're doing. Like I'm present. We're out. I want to see the sun come up with you because I love you so much.
Yeah. It's love.
It's love. I'm so serious. It really is. Like anyone that is actually like deeply invested in my life, like I am, it's the Scorpio in me, but I am so loyal. Like I am, I'll throw hands if I have to.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always have to, but sometimes you do.
Isaac, the rest of it, he's just going to have a black eye after.
I mean, Isaac's not in my life, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't throw hands for Isaac.
You could.
I could.
No, you throw hands at him.
No.
Oh.
You'd have to really upset me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
something
hair
you
is
probably don't
doing
want to
it.
start
The hair is
either.
a close. It's
It's
good
about
start.
to do it for me. That
It's a
fucking-
good start.
that
It's a
hair
good
is-
start.
Hey,
It's a
Papa's
hard-
been known to hit back, by the way.
Papa?
I almost took a drink from the ashtray. That's how.
Well, turn on or turn off if a guy can shotgun a beer in less than 3 seconds?
Turn on. Hot.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kid parties.
Uh-huh.
But he says, I don't have time to waste.
How fast can you do it?
Not fast at all. I'm terrible. I'm actually, like, I want to be better. And I've tried. I've, like, actively
Sorry, taking a Zen out. shit was spinning me.
Honestly, look at the wall.
Damn, it's a fucking Sunday too. You got me drinking on a Sunday.
Not on the Lord's Day. I think that's cool.
When is the party in 2 months? If they're out every night, they're.
I would say if it's like impacting your like day to day, then it's. I also like, let's be clear, like I'm not a party animal.
Yeah, who wrote these fucking questions making her sound
this guy
like that?
sucks. He did no research on me. Like anything you want to know is Googleable.
Bullshit. That's
He's like
bullshit.
Googled. It's Chat GPT-able, if you will.
Okay.
No, I would say like if it's starting to like one impact your day to day like ability to like live and function, that's a problem. And then two, if it's impacting like if I were in a relationship, if it's impacting our relationship and how you're able to like show up for each other, then then it's
okay. So like the guys in Denver, you think they need to mature a little bit more or maybe grow up a bit, or is that just a false statement?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good answer because like I can only think of it from my own perspective and like what actually resonates with me. So like if we aren't emotionally maturely connecting on the same level, for me, I'm just like, we just aren't for each other. And I also recognize like for me, like I said before, like I'm a hustler. I'm going to work harder than any other person on this planet, basically. Like, therefore my bar is like super high. I recognize that. And so like, but the bar is not high in the sense of like, I don't need you to buy me trips to Greece.
Yeah.
I just want people to show up for me in the way that I show up for people. Like, I don't need people to buy me shit. I like anything I want, I can just buy myself. And if I can't, I don't really need it that bad. And so like, for me, I think a lot of people get hung up on that is like, well, is like my partner successful? Like, it's not about that. You could work at McDonald's.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. We were talking about you being a janitor. So,
This is a running
but like
joke
for me,
here.
it's like
Joe's got no job.
Like
or
for
a
me, it's
shitty
like
job
you show up and you grind your ass off every fucking day. Like to me, that's inspiring. It's like I want to be better because you're working so hard.
It's gonna be the
like,
best filet o fish you've ever had.
Give me back that filet of fish. You remember that? You're so young. I'm old. How old are you?
29.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
Oh.
Bringing DJ Khaled.
Oh no, DJ Khaled reference.
Another one.
That's so dumb.
For the culture.
And a segment. That was we could have done a better segment. I think Isaac wrote.
What was the segment? I missed it. It flowed so seamlessly.
Yeah, it was good. It was fine.
I don't know. I think he just said segment and asked the same questions.
Yeah, I think it was like all one segment, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. Okay, so we asked a guy this last time.
Okay.
So I want to hear from you since you're a woman.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good. That's where his research really landed.
What is it like? First of all, do you like a masculine man? And if you do, like, what is your definition of a masculine man?
Ooh, that is a really good. You asked a man that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You asked him that exact question?
Yeah.
Hey.
Wild.
Yes. So the answer is yes. I definitely have a little bit of an alpha type personality, but I also, if I'm in a relationship and I feel safe and I feel like there's trust and all those great things that establish a really good relationship, like I'm just a baby. I'm just a small baby. Pet me on the head. Kiss on the forehead.
Kiss.
Yeah. So it's like, yes, I want like a masculine man in terms of like, I don't need you to provide for me. And I think that's where things get off course a lot of the time because I feel like a lot of men put a lot of emphasis on that. Like, I'm the breadwinner. Like, I've always been relatively successful. So for me, that doesn't matter. Like, I think the coolest thing ever is like, whatever you make and whatever I make, like, we pull that shit together and like, let's go do fun
We're
stuff.
going to Benihana.
We're going to Chili's, baby. 2 for $3. 2 for $3.
Yeah.
Give me the sizzler.
Let me see the cheese bowl.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do double chips and,
Holy shit.
and a dessert,
Can't take you out.
all for $18. But no, like
pricey date.
like how would I define like a mask? Because like that is what I want, someone that's like gonna take care of me. But I think the definition of take care is so different than what like
What he said was like, let her be in her feminine when she wants to.
Correct.
Okay.
Like, let me be myself and be so secure in yourself that we both are just ourselves and it works so perfectly. Yeah. Like when we meet in the middle, right? Like, to me, like, we're all insecure at the end of the day. Like, that's human nature. We're all insecure. It's like, how do you juggle that and how do you handle that? And I think a lot of insecurity comes to light when you're in a relationship. Like, you think you're not an insecure person and then you date someone.
Not Isaac.
And then you're like, you know, I did look over at Isaac. Why did I do that?
Yeah. I'm not insecure.
Felt right. It's the quaff.
Did you see his medals on his?
I saw him. Anytime he brings a girl over, he's like,
check this
Check
shit
him
out.
out.
he said, you
Check
ever
him
run
out.
twice around a track?
Shit
Fast.
on.
Fast.
4 times.
You know what lactic acid buildup is? You don't.
I powered through that.
You say, I'm a fighter. No, but I think a lot of it is just like, to me, I couldn't date someone that's insecure. And like, I don't think anyone coming into a relationship with me would label themselves as insecure, but I think like as you continue to date and continue to learn about each other, like insecurities come to light, and therefore those are like the things that end up being the Tinder, not the dating app, the Tinder to the fire.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I think masculinity is like, for me, like knowing exactly who you are, being extremely confident in that. And then it's like, how do you show up as a partner to not only protect myself, but to protect our partnership?
Yeah.
Profound.
It's pretty good.
I know. I should.
Not the worst
I really
thing.
hate
I
to
should
cheer
write
for you,
books
but
or
I'll
some
cheer for
shit.
you.
Yeah.
I should write books if I was married. They'd be like, yeah, really good advice, but like, what are you doing? Why are you single?
Hey, those that can't do, teach.
Right.
Yeah.
So fair. So fair. Yeah, catch my ebook coming out soon as this episode launches.
Oh, fuck yeah. You ever hit a guy with the saying, I just think it's funny when, and then it's followed up with something?
No.
No.
What does that mean?
Like, I just think it's funny when you text your boys back super fast, but you never text me back.
Not really. This is like my biggest beef in dating. I hate tit for tat shit.
Yeah.
I hate keeping score. Like, tit for tat is the dumbest. It's like, I think it ruins a lot of relationships where like, and this is where I say like, when you enter into dating with someone, you're trying to understand how you are as a person, how I am as a person. Yeah. What you are and what I am is fundamentally different. It's about how we can maturely come together and make both of those things work. Whereas like tit for tat comes into play because people are like, well, I did this for you, but like fundamentally, that's not who I am. So you can't expect that of me.
Yeah.
Does that make
sense?
But there's also the give and take aspect of a relationship, right? Where it's like you also have to be willing to give elements of yourself that aren't necessarily like natural in order to like allow your partner to feel valued and feel invested in this relationship. So it's like dating is crazy, dude. Are you about to burp? No, you're fine.
I was about to throw up.
I was about
You're about to
burp.
cry. You're about to cry. I knew it.
Well, let me ask you, like, any worst date or anything like that? Chaotic date?
Worst date?
Chaotic date?
I don't have like a date to where people would be like, this is so insane, like let's write a book about it. I did have a date when I lived in Portland where it was going super well. He like picked me up in like like a super old like Nova.
Yeah.
Because we had talked. Because I really like cars. Again. So I'm really into cars. I know. Not gay. But yeah, so like he picked me up in his Nova and I was like, damn, this is sick. We went to dinner and
You picked him up in your Subaru? Quit it.
Disrespectful. Actually. Yeah, no, I'll be right out. So he like picked me up and like this is where it's like one of those things I was like, is this your car? Like I don't actually know. Because like we went to dinner and we came back and he had left the lights on.
Nice.
So the car didn't start.
That's awesome.
It was pouring. It was Portland. It's always pouring. So it was pouring rain. And we're like trying to get his car to start. We had some like random strain. I'm like under the hood facilitating as I'm a doer.
You're not making a great case for yourself.
I know, dude. This is what I say to myself all the time. It's fine. We like what we like, you know? But so we're trying to get this car to start. It doesn't start. So like terrible end to the date itself wasn't like anything to write home about to mom, but it was fine. Then that happened. And then we like an hour in the rain trying to get this car to start and didn't work. And then we're Ubering home and he's telling me about this trip he just took to Thailand. He was just like, yeah, dude, I was just on Tinder, right swipe. And I was just
lady boy
meeting
after
up
lady boy
with
after
as many people as I could. And I was sitting there and I was just like, why is this the story he would tell? Like, what is that flex? I don't know what that is. That's a weird thing to bring up in this moment. And he was just like, yeah, dude, like I just couldn't keep him off me. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Actually, drop me off right here. This is perfect. So no, nothing like insane.
Yeah.
Again, mainly because like I don't really go on the apps that much.
Okay.
Because it's superficial. And I don't love that.
If you were to be approached out in public, what is the proper approach a guy could have?
Anything.
Or girl.
No. Can we not? Guys, this cannot be a thing. It's already a thing
Just
so present
kidding.
in my life. I'm fighting every day. Left, right, hooks,
Yeah.
uppercuts every day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Anyway.
But what is a great approach a guy could have on
Confidence.
you out in public?
Or just like, it's literally anything. I think that's what guys get too hung up on, like the perfect approach. And the other thing is like if you approach and it doesn't work out, it's like not a shot at your ego. It's fine. Sometimes it's just not a thing.
Say
like,
Isaac approaches you.
No. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's just like confidence and like starting a conversation. Like this is why I don't like dating apps because it's surface level conversation and I can't actually gauge like how you are as a person or like how you banter. If you came up to me and immediately started a bit, if you came up to me and you were like,
start a bit. Let's try it.
No,
right now.
it
Start
was
a
like
bit,
if
Isaac.
you came up to me and you were like, okay, but like, did you put the kids down for bed? I would be like, yeah, dude, I'm not an animal.
Okay.
Stacy's at home. We're paying her $15 an hour. Easy Max in the oven. Are you good?
Okay, let me get your reaction. We're out in
right.
public. I come up.
She wanted you to go with the bit.
See how he can't bit?
She wanted you to go
I
with
literally
the bit.
set the
starting
bit.
with-
I set the bit.
Try the bit.
I set the bit and
Okay, I'm gonna walk up. Hi, pretty lady.
No,
Look at these gym
immediate-
pics. I benched 180 last week.
immediate no. Mirror pics, no.
Try a different bit.
Flexing, no. It's like, this is what I'm saying. Like, that's my, yes, I am attracted to that, but it's not my, like, I'm not, I do recognize that a lot of them are shitheads.
It was
So-
180 for 3, by the way.
Try another bit.
Insert cricket sound.
Let's see you. Let's see you do it.
Do a bit.
Yeah, do a bit.
Do a
dude.
bit. Do a
I'm
bit.
telling
do
you,
it.
I'm telling you. If you just bit your way through life
Yeah.
where you don't take anything seriously initially, it leads to the
I've
promised
done
land.
that. Some girls do not have a sense of humor. That's very.
Those
hit or
aren't your
miss.
girls.
Yeah, probably not.
Funny, as we established.
Hey, last question.
Okay.
Because there's, great podcast, everybody. Last question. Why are you a catch?
That's a really loaded question, Joe. Thank you for
Brag
asking.
on yourself.
I think I'm a catch. One, because like I'm loyal as all hell. Like I'm a Scorpio. I'm not the crazy type. I'm actually like so chill, which is what the unchill people say. I recognize that. Like, I'm very intentional in what I want, and what I'm looking for in a partner. And I also just like, I just want a best friend that I can like maybe go to Red Rocks with, and like maybe you hold my beer funnel, but you also read me a book. I'm all over the map. Do you?
That's good.
It's not the best.
That was probably one of the better answers we've had.
I am a catch. I don't have a perfect answer. I don't know, because I think everyone is different, and I think you're always going to have people that resonate with you and people that don't resonate with you. And like, my goal is not to convince anyone that I'm your person. My person will apparently fall out of the sky into my apartment since I don't go out that much. But yeah, I think it's just like, you're going to find people in your life that you resonate with and that you don't resonate with, certain people that you connect with and don't connect with. And, you know, as we grow and mature and become functioning humans of society, you're going to decide what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And all of the things will just kind of like present themselves in the right way. And so it's like, I'm a catch because I'm not a perfect answer for anybody.
Hey, and you are such a catch.
Anyway, thank you guys so much.
In this rented apartment.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. If you want to reach out to Shmi, where do we see you?
You could catch me on Hinge. No. Wait, what am I saying? Like, I'm plugging myself?
Yeah, plug yourself.
That feels weird.
What's the Instagram?
My Instagram is Kelsey Amy, KELSHMEAMY. It's 99% tattoos because that's my job. But yeah, feel free to shoot your shot in the DMs. I love a good shot that is shot. So
yeah,
you know,
shoot and get a tattoo from her.
Yeah, get a tattoo. It's a great first date. Honestly, maybe a little expensive, but you know what? How bad do you want it?
I burped. They can't
Thank God! Finally, you've been so uncomfortable over there.
No, I've been good. It was working it up.
It's fine.
Sorry,
Everything's fine.
we gotta cut that.
I'm not cutting that.
Actually, those are the things people love. It's the unfiltered, unedited.
Anyway, thank you guys so much. See you next week.